They say every villain has a backstory. Mine started the day my kids told me they were scared to go to their mom's house. It was a normal Friday afternoon. Backpacks by the door, shoes half on, weekend bags packed like always. I had split custody with my ex-wife, and the routine was set in stone. But that day, something was different. My son wouldn't look at me. My daughter clung to my leg. Dad, we don't want to go. At first, I thought it was normal kid stuff. Maybe they just wanted more time with me. I knelt down, smiled, and asked gently, did something happen? Did mom say something? They hesitated, looked at each other, and then the words came out in pieces that didn't make sense at first. But when they did, it felt like someone dropped ice water into my veins. Mom's new boyfriend had been making them stand in front of a camera, telling them to strip down to their underwear, taking pictures, giving them candy afterward, telling them not to tell anyone. My daughter said when they asked him to stop, he slapped her. I've never felt rage like that. Not the loud kind, the quiet kind, the kind that makes your vision blur and your hands shake. They had told their mom, crying, begging her to listen. She accused them of being jealous, said I must have put them up to it. I called the police immediately. The deputy who showed up, her brother-in-law, he looked me dead in the eye and told me to stop making up disgusting lies because I couldn't handle my ex moving on. That's the moment I realized no one was coming to save my kids. I sent them to my parents' house, told them I just needed to handle something. I didn't tell them what. There's a bar I used to go, met a couple guys there over the years, rough path, did time, not sane, but they believed in one thing. Kids are off limits. I told them everything. We waited until my ex left for work. We went in. He was there, unemployed, just like I thought. Fear in his eyes when he saw me. I'll never forget it. The plan was simple. Find the picture, delete them, scare him bad enough that he'd never even think about doing something like that again. But then he started talking. He wasn't just keeping them. He was selling them. There were buyers, multiple. He had copies ready to ship out in days. That's when something inside me snapped. All I could think about was my kids' face, how brave they were to tell me, how close those images were to being out in the world forever. I don't remember every second clearly. Just flashes, my fist, his face, my friends pulling me off. I knew what it meant. Prison. Headlines, ex-husband turns violent, and maybe that's how the world would see me. Here's the part people don't understand. I wasn't thinking about revenge. I was thinking about preventing the next man from doing this. I was thinking about what would happen if I went to prison and my kids ended up back in that house. When it was over, I sat on the floor and cried. Not because I was scared, but because I knew there was no clean way out of this. One of my friends stayed behind, said he'd handle it, made a joke about prison suiting him better than me. I looked at him, a guy I once judged for his past, and nodded. Because sometimes the line between villain and protector depends on who's telling the story. The outside world? Maybe I became the monster that day, but to my kids, I became the man who listened.